Okay, I'm just refletching some arrows. Dropped one somewhere. Oh well. I started doing it, then I thought I'd go over it. I showed people how to use the fletching tape. But the thing about fletching arrows, you got to remove the old fletchings. Pretty simple. Just pull them off. The items that you need is an X-Acto knife or a knife. A razor blade knife works. That's what I normally use, is a razor blade knife. I used to use fletching glue until I discovered the fletch tape. Now once you get the fletchings removed, and the reason why I use this and do this is because at each end I apply a drop of fletching glue. It's like super glue. You can use super glue, Gorilla Glue, anything with the same properties of super glue. Then all you do is just scrape it all off. You can remove the nocks to do this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But make sure you put the nocks back on the same way that you took them off. If you don't, you're going to mess up your spine. Because each arrow is different on they're not evenly spined. You may be a little stiffer here than here. Mine I have marked to where the spine is, the stiffest part of the arrow. Just clean it up real good. Some sandpaper. Just wrap it around. Real fine sandpaper. And smooth it back out. Make sure you got all the glue off. Cleaning up the arrows is about the same steps with the fletching tape as it is with fletching glue. Now, next part, you can use either acetone or witch hazel. Rubbing alcohol. And all you do is use it to get the fine dust off in it. I'll get my mark. And that's one arrow. I thought I had 4 of them to fletch, but it appears I only got 3 to refletch. Let's put that back on. And remember, put the knock back on the way they came off. And there. That's simple. Then it's just following the steps of refletching them. I need to have a little more light. I'm an old man. Can't see that well anymore. The key thing is keeping the shafts clean where you're going to be applying your fletchings. So I bought a couple of bits and burgers fletching jigs from a buddy of mine. He used to run a archery shop, repair shop and all that. He got out of it. And he's into breeding dogs. He's breeding Akitas. They are a beautiful dog. If I didn't have so many dogs right now, I'd get one. But I got too many. And furthermore, I like to adopt dogs from the pound, keep them from getting euthanized. And every one that I've gotten, they're just sweet, adorable, and I don't understand why people dump them. I got stuff falling all over the place. Now, the tape, I'll reiterate. You measure it out, you put it on, you cut off the ends, then you take the little film on the back, which sometimes can be a pain in the butt to get off. And you apply it into your clamp. Just like that. I guess the reason why I like using tape is you don't have to wait long for it to adhere. Your cock feather needs to be on top where the stiffest part of your spine is. And I set mine approximately an inch from the knock. That way, if I decide to go split finger, I've got enough room to put in there and my fingers aren't touching the fletchings. On my compound, it's a little bit closer than that, but not much. And the process is the same for each feather. I gave him about 50 bucks for each on these bits and burgers. With the tape, you don't have to wait for the drying time. Just set them. Just set them on there and just pull the clamp right off. And then go to the next one. I hate being old. Forget where you lay stuff down. The only thing you have to wait on to dry is the little drops you put on each end of the super glue. What that does, it keeps them from ripping off. Push it down, make sure it's set. And voila. Pretty much professionally done, if it was a professional doing it. Like I said, just a drop. About 10 minutes, that'll be ready to shoot. And like I said, remember where the stiff portion of your spine is. Put your cock feather on top of it. If you don't, your arrow's going to fly a little funny. I'm going to go ahead and finish these other two arrows up. I just want to show you what to do to refletch an arrow. You don't have to take it to a shop to have them fletch them. You don't have to get bits and burgers. I've got other jigs that are just about as good as a bits and burger. You have to set them to your angle, or you can get the speed jigs. And to be honest with you, I don't know where I put mine because I haven't used it in a very long time. I use it for my blazer vanes. So this is all you need. I've got a razor blade knife, fletching tape, acetone, fletching glue, which is basically super glue. And a towel with sandpaper. That's it. That's all you need. Razor blade knife, sandpaper, acetone, towel for the acetone, wipe the arrow off to clean it up, fletching glue. This is all you need right here. Oh, and of course a jig. That's all I got for you today. Have fun. Keep the arrows flying and be safe at it. And everybody take care of this time in the world. Stay safe. Stay away from the corona.